Today we're going to talk about how a homesteader can use movable electric netting on their property, how to do it easy, quickly, and efficiently. So before we actually go into the field and show you us setting up our fence for our animals, I want to demonstrate right here behind me just a simple way to set up the fence, the right way how to take down the fence. So first we're going to show you how to put your fencing in the ground, and then we'll show you how finally to pull it up properly. One of the biggest noob mistakes you can make is rolling your fence into a big ball. That's not the right way to handle this electric netting. So right behind here we're going to lay out one stretch of fence and we'll show you each step. When you're working with your electric netting, all of the posts are in a big bundle, and you let all the lengths in between the post drape down towards the ground. You keep the top end of your posts against your hip, and you keep the pointy end of the posts away from you. And holding it just like this, you can operate one-handed. You can walk forward, back, any way you need to. And when you need to start putting your posts in the ground, I always start by pushing the first one right in. That holds that post in place. And now the rest of these posts, I'm just going to walk backwards and let them flop onto the ground the right way. I keep the net nice and tight. Now that I've laid that entire net out, the path that it's going to go, now I'm going to stand the posts up. I'm going to work one at a time, pulling the net nice and tight as I go. Real good aerobic activity, this net fencing. So now the fencing is all standing up just like I want it. Once my length of fencing is up, I like to go back over it and find any of the ones that are weaker. I like to use a rubber mallet. You can use the rubber mallet right on the tops, pound everything in a little bit better. You could also use it right on the bottom spike itself if you needed to drive it home. Rubber mallet works a lot better than an actual hammer. An actual hammer would bust those up. So stick with a rubber mallet. Now it's time to move the fencing. How do you move your netting? Well, you don't pull it all out and roll it in a ball. That's a big mistake. It'll be a big tangled mess. Instead, you walk the length of the fence, you pull out each post, and you hold each post, and each time you fold the posts in, leaving a draped section of the net down low. So you keep folding the posts in with the draped section. We're gonna go do that now, so we'll show you how that works. All right, so you'll notice how each strand is folded down, nothing's tangled. I have the tops against my hip, the pointy ends away from me, and I can hold all this entire strand with just one hand. I have my other one free to work with. So now we're gonna take this stretch of fence over and lay it in its place. Okay. So as you can see, here's where I marked the spot for my solar charger. So now I'm just going to install it right here. The first step is to install your grounding rod. And you can do that by pushing it in. You can step on it. I like to have a rubber mallet with me so I can just go pound it in nice and easy. we go. I have it leaned a little bit back, so when I put this on, it'll tilt backwards and it'll get some really good direct sun. The next step is to put my charger. The Premier One IntelliShock kit comes with this nice little mount. I like it right about there. That's looking good. It's going to get really good sun there. Now here, the last step, you can see how simple this process is to just clip on my ground cable right to the grounding rod, and then this gets clipped onto the fence once I install the fence, which is the next step. I'm going to start right here near my charger, and remember, this start right at the beginning here, this is your gate. So make sure you have a nice wide opening and a good funnel that you can lead your animals in with. You don't want the opening, you don't want this gate to be small because you won't be able to work the animals into it. Nice and natural. I got my post in, now I'm going to work my way back and I'm just going to toss each additional post in front of me as I go, keeping things tight, and that way it won't get tangled, and making sure not to let the bottoms get all tangled up as well. The animals will come up into here. That'll lead them into the corralled in area, and I'll just take this and swing it shut behind them. I'm gonna go get them now. Hey, go. Come on. There we are, guys. Got that entire pasture closed up. The goats can enjoy it for the next few days. And that's how you do electric fencing on a homestead. So get yourself some rolls of electric netting and move your pasture wherever you want.
Show your guns, babe.
Do you want to take your homestead to the next level? Become a Homesteady Pioneer and you'll gain access to the entire Pioneers Only library, which contains hours more bonus video and podcasts only available to Pioneers. It's like Netflix for farmers. Included in the library is the extended master class on electric fencing, which includes 2 more bonus parts to this class: how to plan your paddocks and the Movable Electric Fencing Made Easy kit. Both lessons designed to help make this a lot easier.
So when designing your
It's only $5 a month. Become a Pioneer. Just click here.